Back here at Winnecable for part 2 of our coverage of the SoCal Invitational Scratch Finals. Triple elimination. The tables have turned. Jason, who was undefeated through the majority of this match play bracket, but he now was just handed his second loss by Kevin Massey, who is suddenly sitting in the catbird seat with only one loss. It's essentially a best 2 out of 3 match, since they each started this head-to-head with only one loss each. Kevin won the first, and needs to win one more to salt it away, but unless he converts this 4-7-9, he will trail very early on. This is just the first frame of the second game. They were the 1-2 seeds heading into match play. They were the last 2 bowlers with one loss, so appropriate that they are the last 2 bowlers standing. But shows off some spare shooting talent there, as that was a no doubt right off his hand conversion of that right into the 9. Change that deficit into an all-square match after frame 1. Wow. This is Caven's senior season. He ages out after this, so he's trying to finish with a flourish, having already won Best in the West down in Tucson back in May. That'd be a pretty cool finish to your JBT career, to go Best in the West Invitational TPC. No, I thought he was going to have to shoot it again, but this time the 4 falls out. He's certainly capable of making it 2 times in a row, but I'm sure he's much happier only having to get the 9 out of that. And the plastic ball hangs on for him, no worries there. Many up rounds of match play, which Mrs. Perugian is now going to display for us. You're the model. Get back over there. Don't wave. Point at the different rounds.
Don't wave.
Come on. You're on. So you all started there, and that right, very nice. You're doing good. Don't stop now.
Better than that away.
Until we're down to just those 2 bowlers remaining after all of that competition. You see, Jason stayed undefeated all the way through. What is that? Game number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Before, but I didn't get that on camera. Before Jim Figueroa stepped in there. That's the story. Meanwhile, it's a 10 pin for who? Excellent spare shooter. He will go hard and straight at it. With the plastic, no problem with that. Who, of course, wearing his usual long sleeves and a pullover. I believe it was 92 degrees outside in Los Angeles in June. You don't know it when chasing balls. He looks, every shot he throws looks like it's his first shot of warm-ups with that little short approach, kind of low ball speed. Don't let any of that fool you. This kid can play. And tickles up the light hit there in the 3rd. Keep things all even. Kevin, the fellow man in black, is Johnny Cashin. Kevin can play any error on the lane. Right now he's electing to just basically do a track shot. He's using a very weak ball, not playing a lot of hook at all. He's going to go right around 4th arrow, not get it out to much more than 10 or 11. That's actually more belly than he intended to, and you see that ball doesn't finish at all in the end. Leads the tricky bucket. We've seen him win from the 1st arrow. He won TPC from left to the 6th arrow. Kid's got 4 shots. Scratch bowlers too. Back to plastic and gets a little love off the sidewall to somehow get that 8 off. Only a 4-pin game. These 2 have been the last 2 standing for about an hour now, so there's not a lot of crowd left, but the crowd that is left love that bucket conversion. No, your job is done, lady said. Becoming the Karen show all of a sudden. Thank you, Kevin with the eyes of a hawk. Does not like that bowler employee down on 13. Oh. Is that going to work, what he just did? He just dumped the ball at the end of the subway with no momentum whatsoever. I'm very curious to see if that ball comes out of the ball return from there. 10 late to fall there. Is that the same orange ball? Did it come back? I'm fascinated by that move over there. I don't know. I can't tell if it's the same orange one or not. Four consecutive spares, keeping it clean. Keeps all the pressure back on Jason. It's been a roller coaster of a season for who could not win to save his bacon, then peeled off a doubleheader sweep at Canyon, and then has gone back to could not win to save his bacon. All that would go away with a $1,000 win right here at the Invite. Pretty ball there. That was 10 in the pits right off his hand, no doubter. Captains the double, increases his lead to 14. This is the third of 5 invitationals. We do it in Albuquerque next weekend. We do it in Phoenix in 2 weeks, and then the field will be set for the TPC. Beautiful 48-lane strike zone. Majority are going to play with us, but the Northwesterners have traditionally done real well at TPC, so hopefully we'll see them all down there and do it again. Anything else? Yeah, anything else I'll tell you off camera. This recently changed the date. There was 0 question, hey, maybe we shouldn't have left with our things. Took it. I'm not certain they do in advance. They do 2 seconds after it got posted. The first email conversation was sympathetic to stuff. The second email was not. I think they're great guns. That rubbed me the wrong way. Homebrewers do it. It's stupid to make excellent bowls between 2 excellent events. There, how's that? I did say it all on camera. Well, I don't want to be flipping to this. Like, hey, I think you should bowl us over this. I hate that. That's why you have to mind them overlap, all that stuff. Yeah. But, cover side, maybe that's the only thing that center could have. They moved it off the first because it overlaps age categories. Well, no, that and the. My understanding is that events ending on August 1st is technically an ex-season event. I think that was a factor. Anyway, back to these two talented guys. Error in the 6th there is pays the full price with that church. And that's a double whammy. He only gets 2 out of that, so that's 4 pins a count. Change there down to 118. Silver lining is that's still a 5-pin lead. Got to shake that off. Go back to the real good shots he was throwing. If he wins, we do it again. If he loses, David captures the invite. That's gonna grip. Oh! There've been some interesting carries lately, and that was almost one of those solid 7s where the pins kind of get pushed in front of the pin in a very unusual way. Something knocked it over. When you see us record here again, it'll be on new lanes and new pin centers though, so it'll all change. Wow. That ball did nary a wiggle. Never picked up at all. It's a weak ball to begin with. Well, he made the 4-9 to start the game. Let's see if he can maintain a 5-pin deficit by converting the washout. He'll go back up at it. man comes out. I know they can do the backup and pull out anytime, Brandon. But no matter how good you are, you're playing a part of a lane where you don't really know what's going on over there. And we got to make an accurate shot like the spares. I think that's extraordinarily difficult to do. There's a whole crop of them that are great at doing it. But man. Excellent rebound, however. What's our stuff where? Oh, out of the party room? Yeah, sure. Daniel's passing love notes now. This is the kind of relationship we have after all these decades. Yeah, of course. Kaboom! Big double in the 8th. Takes a commanding lead in this match. 2 more solid frames and we get another game of bowling. Yay! My intention's to leave as soon as this is over. That intention is... We're okay, actually. We're actually ahead of schedule time-wise. What's the biggest? Just fun? You get to actually be like just like a human tourist instead of a bowler? Yeah. Nice.
We brought 3 balls.
Of course, you're not going to completely abandon ship there. Good shot from Chasen, which leaves that corner pin. No trouble at it. The best Massey can do is 209 if he goes off the sheet. Chasen going at a 207 pace, so this is far from over. But it behooves Massey to get this hit in the 9th and first one in the 10th really to set something interesting up. We washed out on this lane last time. Prior to that it was 9 spare, 6 spare, 7 spare, so he's really been fishing around on this right-hand lane. Finds it right there when he needs it the most. Throws his best shot of this game. This thing's interesting. Shows the story. This came on 3. $1,000 to the winner, $500 to the runner-up. Talked about some of the funky carry. That looked like it was going to be a bad break 7 pin as he shreds that rack, but late love knocks it over. Thank you. Someone loves my lines over there. Someone over there is laughing at me. I see someone love it. Pushing my luck. 49. That strike made a Chasen mark. Strike and count makes Chasen double. It's close. Shreds the rack again. Carbon copy of the previous hit gets him up to the 2-0. A clutch 4-bagger to finish up. 9 is as good as a strike in this situation. 8 creates all kinds of tie situations. We've had 2 ties today, and these guys were involved in one of them. It was that roll-off that Caven eventually won that sort of caused this 3-way circus. And we've been going through between Chasen and Caden. 9's as good as a strike, and that spot finishes up with the 208 and forces Chasen Who to double to stay alive. If not, the old man would. It's 31. It doesn't look a day over 15. It's ridiculous. To me, got news for you. Chasen has had many opportunities in this spot this season. Close. And yet again, the pin that has has absolutely plagued him in clutch scenarios this season. Thank God he got the 2 at Canyon, because otherwise it would just be miserable. Because he will have to swallow yet another runner-up finish. He's quiet on the exterior. I guarantee you he's boiling on the inside. I don't blame him. Pretty good shot. Just could not get those 10s to fall. It's tough. All these guys are so good. You feel so bad for the runner-up, but you feel so happy for the champion at the same time. These 2 guys are good buds. They'll talk about it over a root beer later on. Massey comes back to take the title. That's right.
I dedicate that win to Michael Marmolejo, SA.
Why does Marmolejo get that credit?
Because me, him, and Marmolejo practice all the time.
Oh, is that right? Oh, very cool. Michael, the JBT grad, doing real well on the regional tour right now. Well, hopefully we'll see you one more time.
Hopefully.
Talking to you, JT.
That would be pretty sick.
If you can get time off from us.
Please, John.
From
please.
a certain
Please.
very, very tough boss. We'll have to talk to him. All right. Good stuff all around. We've got 2 more invites to go. We'll see you, Albuquerque, next week. We're coming for you.